everybody, welcome to another October video. Today is my October book haul. I'm doing this all in November. It's just awful. But yeah, we're pretty much into November and I'm just not doing my book haul and my wrap up. I've already filmed my wrap up. That'll be going up sometime today. This book haul will probably go up next week, but I'm doing it today, so it's the only day I can. I'm so busy with work and it's my brother's birthday this week, and yeah, we're so busy this week, but I have today to do all this, so I'm doing it now. I don't think I've bought anything at all since the beginning of since October. I haven't bought any books in November yet. I mean, we're only like 8 days in, but still, I haven't bought anything yet. Which is so weird. I haven't gone to the bookstore. I am planning to get some things from Amazon, but again, it hasn't happened yet. It will soon though. Promise that. There will be a November book haul for sure. Yeah, so let's just get into the books that I bought in October. I did buy quite a few. So, let's see. The first couple books I bought was because I started reading the first book and really loved the first book. So, I had to go to the bookstore to get the second and third. And which was really funny is I bought the second one while I was reading the first one, but I didn't buy the third one like an idiot. So once I finished the second one, I'm like, I have to have the third book. I have to have it. So I went to the bookstore and I looked everywhere for it. By the way, these are Tears of the Moon and Heart of the Sea by Nora Roberts, the second and third book in the Gallagher trilogy. So I bought Tears of the Moon while I was reading Jewel of the Sun, which is the first book, and Heart of the Sea I didn't buy because I didn't have the money for it. I only had the money to buy one, and so I bought that one. But when I did have the money to buy it, I was looking everywhere for it. I went to the one Barnes & Noble that I always go to. They didn't have it. They said they had it online, but they didn't have it. So they must have just sold it. So I went to the other one so it's like 20 minutes to get to the Barnes & Noble from my house. It's another it's 20 minutes in the other direction to get to the other one. So I had to drive 40 minutes to the other Barnes & Noble. And they said they had it and they didn't have it. They had just sold it. It's insane. Everybody was buying this book. So I went to the Barnes & Noble that was by that store. And I called them first. I'm like, please tell me you have it. It's the only other Barnes & Noble near me. Please tell me you have it. If you don't, I'm going to cry. And if you do, please put it on hold for me because I need to have this book. So they did. They put it on hold. I got it. Thank God. I read it. I loved it. Yeah. I've already done my wrap up. So you guys, once you guys see that, you'll know. I really love these books. They were great. I'm really glad I have them now. Next two books that I have also go together. There was a signing by my house. Me and my friend found out that Colleen Hoover was coming to Chicago again for her newest book, Without Merit. So we got tickets and we went to see her. And I got it signed. Just Colleen Hoover's signature with my name on it. So that was great. And then while I was there, I decided to pick up another Colleen Hoover one, or another book by her that I just didn't have yet, and that was Maybe Someday. I remember I read this from the library, so I never actually, also signed. I never bought this one, so I'm trying to get all of her books, so I think I only have, let's see, I only have Hopeless, Losing Hope, and Finding Someday, and probably Maybe Not. I think those are the only ones I don't have yet. But yeah. Oh, and Never Never. Because that's 3 books, and I mean, I technically do own that on my phone, but not in paperback copy. So yeah, I got those. I've read both of those. Really enjoyed both of them too. So yeah. Maybe Someday I read like last year, or 2 years, or 3 years ago. I read this a long time ago. So yeah, Without Merit I read in the month of October. So again, when you see my wrap up, a lot of these books I actually read in October, which was great. I bought them in October and I read them in October. So I'm really happy that I'm reading a lot more new releases, as well as books that I've had on my shelves for a really long time. Alright, the next book is, again, one that I read in October. I didn't read this specific edition, but I had to buy this edition, and that is The Name of the Wind, collectors. This is the 10th anniversary edition. This is gorgeous. Look at this. There's the loot. Oh my god. And this is so beautiful. There's the poster at New York Comic Con, and I kept looking at it, and I'm just like, I wish I was at New York Comic Con because I wish I could have it. I was watching one of the booktubers I watched. She was at New York Comic Con, and she got that poster. Of course. But okay, this also has red edges, which is so beautiful. Red pages. Oh my god. And there is what's on the back of the paperback copy, which I still have. That's really pretty. And let's see if I get this back on. This also really pretty. And oh, don't want to ruin this. Come on. And what else does it come with? So it comes with a key. Huh. It comes with like really cool stuff. The Eternal Calendar, which the Seeds of Empire. Oh, what is all this? Huh. I mean, it just comes with like stuff in the back, and it's just so beautiful, and I had to have it, so I bought it because I was really loving Name of the Wind when I was reading it, so I had to have the 10th anniversary edition. So I can't believe it's been 10 years since this one came out. And the third one still isn't out. I am definitely getting the Wise Man's Sphere when I can, because I really loved this book. Alright, the next books I got, you've all already seen these in an unboxing that I've done. So, yeah. There's 5 of them. I got 5 of them in that box. And, yeah. So, Invictus by Ryan Godden. This is a time-traveling, this is like Firefly meets Doctor Who. Really liked it. I gave this, I read this in November, so you'll see that in my wrap-up for November. Warcross by Marie Lu. Player Hunter Hacker Pawn. Haven't read this one yet, but really plan on reading this soon. Sounds amazing. It's like, I can't remember. It's like a virtual reality this is about a girl who's a bounty hunter, and she hacks into a virtual reality. She hacks into a game, and she gets caught, and she has to help the creator of the game find who else is hacked in, but is being really bad about it. I really suck at synopsises, but yeah, I really want to read that soon. Oh my god. Jane Unlimited by Kristen Kishore. Again, I have not read this one yet. Really plan on reading it. Kristen Kishore wrote Graceling. This one is a really weird, trippy novel about a girl who she lives she moves into a house, or into oh my god. Her Aunt Magnolia, I think, just passed, and I think I think Jane, the main character, I think she inherits the house, or her aunt's house, and she goes through 5 different paths. And each path is a different genre, something like that. Really pretty. Yeah, I don't really know. I didn't read it, so I don't really know anything. I've heard really good things. I tried reading it, though, and I wasn't really in the mood for it, but I'll try it again, because it sounds really good. And the last 2 that I got in that package, I have already read. The first one is The Last Name Sarah by Kristen Ciccarelli. I read this in October. Again, you'll see it in my October wrap-up. Really enjoyed this one. And also Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. Again, I have already read. Didn't really enjoy this one at all. But again, I read this in my October wrap-up. This one is a fae story. It's sort of like A Court of Thorns and Roses, where she is taken by the fae after doing a criminal offense. against the Fae, so that one. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it, but you'll find out in my October wrap-up. And then The Last Emissar is about dragons, and stories are outlawed, and it was so good. Really like this one. And so yeah. Last few books. They're all part of the same series. Oh god, and these are heavy. So heavy. So, I splurged. I had to. There was a sale going on, okay? It was Barnes & Noble online only. There was a sale going on for certain hardcovers were 2 for $20. So, and these, all these hardcovers were more than $10 each. Like, the ones I got were $20 each if you got full price. But I got them on sale, so I only spent $20. So I saved $20, and I was really happy. And these are ones I've been wanting for so long. And then also on Amazon, they were like close to $10 each for the other two, because I couldn't get all 4. So I got, okay, so I'll show you what they are. They're all the Throne of Glass hardcovers. So I've owned Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, and Tower of Dawn all in hardcover, but the rest of them I only had in paperback, because I was only going to collect them in paperback until I fell in love with this series and had to get them all in hardcover. So, let's see. Assassin's Blade and Heir of Fire, this is the novellas, the collection of novellas, and this is the 3rd book. These were on Barnes & Noble. These were there on Barnes & Noble. These are the only 2. They didn't have 1 and 2. I was not happy, so I had to go on Amazon and get 1 and 2. But I was really happy that I got these, and they're freaking gorgeous. I love these. Like, I wanted these editions, but Throne of Glass was the hardest one to find, because I wanted in this edition, this cover. I didn't want the old cover, and I was really afraid buying it online because I thought it might give me the old cover, and I don't want that. And if it did, I was going to be really, really upset. And of course, Crown of Midnight. So, I have all of the Throne of Glass in hardcover. I'm so happy. I have all of Sarah J. Maas's books in hardcover now. Yay! Oh my god, I love this series so much. If you have not read this series yet, I highly, highly suggest you do, because they are so, so good. And I have, I have this backwards. There it goes. I highly suggest you read these books. They're so good. Throne of Glass is, like, it delves in fae and fantasy, and it's all about an assassins. I mean, really, it's all about assassins, really. It's about a girl named Selena, and she is an assassin, and she was imprisoned in the salt mines of Endovir. And then she was let out, but only if she would join the contest to become the King's Champion. And yeah, demons, fae, assassins, magic. I mean, this series has pretty much got it all, and I absolutely love it. And one of the best romances of all time. I love the ships that are happening in the series, and I've read all of them, and I highly suggest everybody read them. I gave my paperback copies to my friend because I'm like, you must read them. You must read them now. I love this series. If you didn't know that already, I love Sarah J. Maas as a whole. I mean, she's just amazing. All of her books are amazing. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. This is a lot shorter video than my October wrap-up. My wrap-up was 40 minutes. This is only 15. So, I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this haul. I will see you again. I don't know when, but I will see you again with another video soon. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again. Bye.